Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Friends and family remember and celebrate the lives of the 4 people killed in a house fire. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleetz. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. The family says goodbye to the victims of a deadly Southwest house fire. Review-Journal's Anaya Collins was there.
The 4 victims of a fatal fire were laid to rest this morning. The family of Aliyah, Anaya, Abdul, and Ibrahim Adem remembered them at a service at a Henderson church. The family was tragically trapped inside their burning 3-story home, leaving mother Sinette Adem to save herself and son leaping from a 3rd-story window. The victims' family spoke highly of their fallen loved ones.
The hardest thing to explain to someone when one person died from their family. But when you get 4 people dying in the same day, middle of the night, and you're running around Vegas looking for them, words can't express.
I now see not only what my dad has meant to me, but what he has meant to a generation of people. He lives through me, as well as Anaya, Aliyah, and Uncle Snoop.
The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
A Henderson man who strangled his wife and burned her body is sentenced to prison. 7 at 7 anchor Cynthia Puga has the details.
That's right. A judge sentenced 44-year-old Freddie Wright to life in prison after he was convicted of murdering his wife, Janelle Bowen, in Henderson last year. Wright admitted to police he strangled Bowen, took her body to Whitney Recreational Trailhead the next day, and set it on fire.
With me being extremely intoxicated and high, so many drugs, and not being in my right mind after my wife was deceased a couple days, all I kept hearing of her was tell me to cremate me and to give her a ceremony.
Bowen's family also addressed the judge.
I have yet to see the light again. I want her murderer, Freddie Wright, to never see the light again.
As a brother, that was my job. Now I feel like I failed her in the worst way possible. I wasn't there for her when she needed me the most. Freddie was supposed to protect her. This is the man who vowed that he loved her, who was supposed to be her partner, her safe place.
Wright will be eligible for parole in 10 years.
In election news, former Congresswoman Shelley Berkeley will be the next mayor of Las Vegas. Her opponent, Victoria Seaman, conceded the race this morning. Berkeley is returning to public office for the first time in over a decade. The Senate race between Jackie Rosen and Sam Brown remains close, but Rosen pulled ahead today as more ballots were counted. And all 3 of Southern Nevada's Democratic House members will keep their seats. Susie Lee won her re-election race against Drew Johnson by 2.4%. Dina Titus beat Mark Robertson by 7%, and Stephen Horsford beat John Lee by 8.5%. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Tonight it's cooling down to an overnight low of 42 degrees with clear skies. Then tomorrow a high of 66 and low of 44 with sunny skies carrying us into the weekend. High of 68 and low of 46 on Saturday. And then some clouds could roll in on Sunday with a high of 70 and low of 47. Now taking a look at next week, high of 72 and low of 50 on Monday, and highs in the low 70s and upper 60s, and lows in the upper 40s the rest of the week with clouds coming and going throughout.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. Will the Raiders' bye week give their offensive line enough time to heal? The Silver and Black had 5 players suffer from ankle injuries during their Week 9 loss to the Bengals. Key O-line injuries included left tackle Colton Miller and guards Andres Pete and Cody Whitehair. All suffered ankle injuries. The team had already gone into the game without starting center Andre James, who was replaced by rookie Jackson Powers Johnson. Also of note, cornerback Nate Hobbs and tight end Harrison Bryant also exited the game with ankle injuries.
In business, brought to you by G Bank, your best banking experience ever. Northern Nevada's largest casino, the Grand Sierra Resort, must pay a $250,000 fine for denying a Nevada Gaming Control Board agent access to a theater. LVRJ Assistant Business Editor Rick Villada explains.
Every licensee has a mandate that any control board agent can go any place within the property, curb to curb is basically the way they put it, And so when a control board agent wanted to go into the theater, there were maybe some questions about that, but there were some people that were being hired as security officers that didn't understand the rules apparently, and they delayed entry to the theater by 6 minutes.
In entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Mark Wahlberg's Mexican restaurant is back open after catching on fire. It happened around 5:30 p.m. Wednesday at Flecha Cantina in Town Square. Apparently, a fire pit on the terrace caught fire and set off the alarms. Onlookers posted videos of the blaze that immediately went viral, but firefighters put out the fire within minutes.
Now for your sports update brought to you by PT's Taverns. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. The Ace is beginning to replace their recent coaching departures by hiring Ty Ellis. Ellis is leaving the Stockton Kings, the NBA G League feeder team, to the NBA's Sacramento Kings. He also has 8 years experience as an assistant coach from USA Basketball, including multiple teams in the USA World Cup qualifier. Ellis also spent time on the bench for the Phoenix Suns in 2017 as an assistant coach. This move comes after 2 assistants left the Aces org to pursue coaching opportunities around the WNBA.
Sports betting brought to you by the Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. Bills quarterback Josh Allen is the plus 275 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the NFL MVP award. Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson is the plus 285 second choice, and signal caller Joe Burrow is 12-1 to win MVP. Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes is the plus 375 third pick, and Lions quarterback Jared Goff is the 8-1 fourth favorite. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts is 12-1, and Commanders rookie quarterback Jaden Daniels is 14-1.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. The Las Vegas City Council approves a new nightclub for the historic West Side. The Mama Loma nightclub will be located in a shopping center at 921 West Owens Avenue. The owners also have a banquet hall in the same center. The city approved the nightclub despite its proximity to houses, a park, and a church. In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Doctors at the Mayo Clinic have some tips for keeping your heart ticking and healthy. They say to start small by focusing on the simple things like exercise and diet. Those tips include eating more vegetables, fruits, and select whole grains. Doctors also recommend moving throughout the day, especially if you have a desk job, by taking breaks and going for walks. Also, try to keep stress to a minimum by using breathing exercises and meditation. Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studios, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.